Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am in Northeastern Pennsylvania, in Wyoming County specifically, and there's a rumor that there's actually gold in the cricks here, so we're gonna do some gold panning. I'm gonna show you guys where I'm about to dig, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Wish me luck. I don't know if there's gold here for sure, but we're gonna find out in a minute. All right, so walking down to the water, the first thing I notice is across, there's some bedrock over there. However, it does say no trespassing. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to see if there's any gold just by digging behind this big rock. That's exactly the reason I chose this exact spot. There's a couple big rocks here in the creek. Got some bigger rocks here along the shore. I was gonna dig over there right at the actual bend, but I think this spot is gonna be a little bit better. There's a giant, big, like semi-permanent rock right there as well. So I'm gonna clear these rocks out. We're gonna dig down. I got some equipment here. I'll show you what that is. So this is my arbor fabricating 1/2-inch classifier. Bought 2 buckets at Harbor Freight. Brought my gold pen. This is the Garrett Super Sluice. Bought a shovel, snuffer bottle, a pair of gloves, some water, and my camera. That's pretty much it. So like I said, I'm gonna clear out these bigger rocks from behind this bigger rock because my idea is that the water would flow over this big rock and drop out behind this rock, acting kind of like a natural sluice box. So I think if there's any natural gold in here, digging behind this rock would give us a clear answer. Let's get digging. So the idea here is to fill this bucket with classified material. I have my 1/2-inch arbor fabricating classifier in this bucket. The water's up to here. Just gonna scoop this material in, shake it off, throw the dirt out, and then we're gonna process this material to find any gold. Yeah, there's some larger rocks down there. So yeah, it's a really nice day. I mean, this is typical for September in Pennsylvania. It was raining earlier, and I just got lucky that I'm not getting rained on. But yeah, this is the creek that I'm working today. Nice and quiet. And so I've got this hole pretty deep, and I'm actually going underneath that rock. So this goes down maybe 2 feet and then in. This is my tailings pile here. And I don't have quite a full bucket, but I think we're gonna go ahead and pan it just to see what we get. Actually, I got dirt to about here, so we got more than half a bucket of material here to process. We'll do about that much. I know the gold here in Pennsylvania that I've found before, it's all really, really fine gold. So I don't want to do too much at a time. I don't want to lose anything. I want to go extra slow here, especially because I'm only classified to a 1/2-inch. If I was classified to like a 1/4 inch with smaller rocks, I could probably get away with going faster, but since there's larger rocks in here, I really want to take my time and make sure that that really tiny gold gets to the very bottom of the pan. Also, any gold that comes from this area is going to be glacial gold, deposited here millions of years ago when this place was covered in ice. All right, I got some rocks and stuff in here. We'll spin it back and see if there's any gold. It is tougher with these bigger rocks in it. Should have brought my kitchen strainer. Oh yeah, there is gold in here. Let's see if I can get it on camera. All right guys, I realize it's hard to see, but there is a lot of like very fine flour gold in there. It's what I expected to find, all that glacial till. I know it's hard to see. Let me try to move it so you can see that the gold doesn't move, but the black sands will. You see the gold underneath? Right there, little bits of gold. And this is only from one pan from that material. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that with the snuffer bottle, I'll pan the rest of this material and we'll see what we end up with. That's awesome. We got some gold here in Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania. All right, so I just did another pan, and it was a very small scoop, and it was about the same amount of flour gold as when I panned the larger amount. So I think I actually lost gold when I panned more. So I'm gonna do like one shovelful, and I'm gonna try to demonstrate exactly how difficult this stuff is to pan out. So you have to pan a small amount at a time, grab it as you see it with the snuffer bottle, and I'll just show you. All right, so just like half a shovel, right? I'll demonstrate this because I think it's important that you see the process in order to recover the gold here. So obviously stratify, get all that gold down to the bottom, all the light material flows off the top. And if I could go back in time, I would have a kitchen strainer here to classify this material one more time, because these bigger rocks aren't making things any easier. It really needs to be classified to like 1/4 inch, I would say, or smaller. And I will zoom in when I see what I'm looking for here. Just give me a second. Kind of have to move these rocks back by hand. Now what I'm looking for is little pieces of gold coming down. There's one. Where is it? Right there at my fingertip on camera. There you can see it. That's a piece of gold. And that would have disappeared if I would have kept panning and not looked for it, right? So I just grab it as I see it. And then also, when you think you've got it all, see there's more gold coming down right here. Let me zoom in, try to get it on camera. Let me get my fingertip on it right there. There's some more gold right in here. It's really small gold, so it is kind of difficult to see. So we're looking right up here right now, and there's all kinds of little bits of flour gold. Right there's a little piece of gold right there. So again, I'm just gonna grab it as I see it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pan this again, because I know that I missed gold, right? It's just, it moves with the material. So again, there's more gold right down here. It's just moving around. So it's a process for sure. And by the way, all this material, when I'm done here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this hole in with all these tailings. No matter where you go, make sure you know local laws, and of course, always fill in your holes, pick up trash, be a good guy. All right, so I just finished panning all that material, and in this snuffer bottle, there is some really, really fine gold, but there's a good amount of it. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this out. We'll take a quick look at it together. Not a lot of black sand, but there is definitely some black sand in here. There's a nice piece of gold right there. Yeah, that's a nice chunk of gold, actually. As you can see, that gold kind of moves really easily, and I think the reason is, this, to begin with, is very fine gold. It's been running down these cricks and being ground up by the rocks and everything for so long. It just is like super fine powder. It's real flat. It's almost like gold leaf, because as you can see, it kind of moves along. If you take a look, you can see the gold kind of moving pretty freely, at least compared to what I find in Colorado. There's a lot of gold in there. You can see there's a couple nice pieces of gold. There's one right there. There's one right there. So you can kind of see the flour gold all mixed in. All those little yellow pieces you see, that's all gold. And I'm really happy with that. There's a lot more flour gold down in here. And then we also have that nice chunk over there. And this was all from one single bucket from under that rock right there. I now have to go ahead and fill that in. We're just gonna push those rocks in, and we can get out of here. It's about it's noon. I've been here for about 3 hours. That's probably about 18 cents worth of gold. But again, you know, I don't come out here to look for gold for profit. I just come out to enjoy the day and show you guys that if you want to start a new hobby, or if you're just curious about gold in northeastern Pennsylvania, well, we just proved it. There you go. All right, guys, that was actually way better than I expected. I wasn't expecting to find the bigger chunks of gold that we found. I knew that we would find some of the really fine glacial till, the super fine flour gold that was hard to recover. There was a lot of that, and those bigger chunks of gold just proves that if I was to dig out some of these crevices like across the stream, not saying you should because it is no trespassing, but maybe on this side of the creek, downstream or upstream somewhere, there might be bedrock. It's definitely worth crevicing, probably find some more bigger pieces of gold. But yeah, this definitely proves it. Here in northeastern Pennsylvania, there's plenty of gold to be found, rivaling even some of my gold prospecting spots in Colorado for sure. Also, if you like this video, definitely consider subscribing. I do treasure hunting, not just gold prospecting, but I do all sorts of stuff on this channel. You can check the playlists and stuff here, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that actually watched the entire video, so thanks so much for that. It really helps the show. Also, huge thanks to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right here. If you like this video, definitely consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and also checking out the video I have linked right over there. It's very relevant to what you just watched, and thanks for watching.